So I wanted to come on. I have a word from the Lord. I wanted to encourage somebody and let you know that increase is here. Increase is here. And so yesterday I posted a word to Facebook. The Lord began to say that help was on the way. He said, tell the people that help is on the way. And there's a scripture that talks about looking to the hills from which come of your help. Is in Psalms that your help comes from the Lord. And so as you look up, you know, your help is going to come. Some of you are looking in the wrong places for the help, but the Lord say, look up, help is on the way. Increase is here. And so yesterday he began to say help was on the way, but this morning he began to talk about the increase. And so the scripture that he gave me when he began to talk about the increase, it is God that brings the increase. Sometimes we're looking here or there, but it is God that brings the increase. And sometimes you could be in a season of birthing where God is preparing you for the increase, because in the last season you didn't have the capacity to hold it, although you felt like, God, I needed this. God, I've sowed here, I've sowed there, but you don't always reap what you sow in the same season, whether it be good or bad. So some of you may have felt like, God, I sowed in this area, sowed in that area, whether it is you sold prayers, you sold money, you sold time. God, you know, I'm in need of in this season. And so the seasons have changed. And so God said the increase is here. It's here now. He said help is on the way. And so in 1 Corinthians 3:6-7, in verse 6 it says, I have planted, he said, Apollos have water, but it's God that brings the increase. So you're going to have to look up. You're going to have to seek God out. You're going to have to look up, lift up your eyes unto the hills, because he's the one where your help come from. You know, you've looked in other places in other seasons, but he's saying, look up, because increase is here. It's like when he told Abraham, he said, as far as you can see, you can have it. But you have to have the ability to see in this season. You got to look up in order to be able to see. This is a spiritual thing. But again, help is on the way and increase is now. It is God that brings the increase. God brings the increase in the divine timing. When you begin to line up and obey with what he's saying for this season, when you're in the right location in this season, when you're doing what he have you to be doing, when you're obeying, sometimes you are waiting on God, saying, God, if you do this, if you release this, if you make this, if you do all those things, then I'll do what it is you're beckoning me to do. I'll do what you are mandating me to do. But God said, no. In this season, you're going to have to increase your faith in this season. And as you increase your faith and your feet begin to move, then I'm going to provide the increase for the act of obedience that I told you to do in this season. So